This is a video tutorial on how to do a Louisville inmate search in the state of Kentucky. To get started, click on a link and it's going to take you on a link in the description, and it's going to take you to this specific page here with local resources. You can also type KentuckyPublicRecords.com in your browser, and if you decide to do that, it's going to take you to the main page. You want to hover over other records and then select inmate search. It's going to take you to the main state page. Then you have a couple of counties to choose from and a couple of different cities. These are the majorly populated areas within the state of Kentucky that we cover on this website. So once you're on the appropriate page, you want to scroll down to Louisville resources. These are going to be your local resources. So you got the police department, the sheriff's department, and they both share the same inmate database. And if you click over on that, you can search by name, and you also have a tab here for booked today. So anybody that got arrested in the previous 24 hours, you can find them here. Next option, it would be the court system. And pretty much anytime somebody gets arrested, they will typically see a judge, and that creates a public court record which you're able to view. So if you can't find an inmate in the sheriff's or the police department database, you can just check the court records and see what happened. So I'm going to go ahead and click over to that page, and here you have options to do a statewide search, or you can select a particular court to do your research in. And then if you got a first name, and you can also put in a date of birth if you have that. It will help you narrow down the results that it displays. Next, if you scroll up, you have also the county resources. If you don't want to just look at city-specific resources, you can go to the county page. And then if you look up a little bit, you have a link to the statewide page. If you click on that, it's going to take you to the main inmate search page for the state of Kentucky. And here we want to look at the Kentucky Department of Corrections inmate lookup tool. The difference between this and a local jail database is if somebody is convicted and they get a sentence of over 12 months, they will be transported out of a local jail into a state prison. So they're not going to be in that local county database. You have to look at the state correctional database. So if we click over on that, it's a free database. If you got a last name and a first name, you can start your search. It's pretty easy to do. Next, if you notice the name search box on top, what this is a nationwide check. It is a premium service, so there is a fee. But what it does is it doesn't just look at Louisville. It doesn't just look at the county records. It doesn't just look at the state records in Kentucky. It looks outside the state. And nowadays people move around, so they could potentially have a record in another state or even in multiple states. So if you want to make sure nothing is missed, this is a great tool to add to your research. So with that said, there's a link in the description. Click on that and come on over and get started on your Louisville inmate search.